blood coming out, so the bird stood on a sharp stick. Who remembers the word that was used in the book when the bird stood on a sharp stick, Tia? It pierced through his feet. Right, what happened after that? Who can remember what happened after that?
His friends helped him.
What was the rainbow? What was it from the other bird that made a little rainbow?
Does it sound like another girl?
Colours came out. What happened to all those colours? Who can remember? Wendell? Sprayed it all over the other birds. But did all the birds get colour?
No.
Who can remember which bird did not get the colour? Harmony? The crow. Alright, let's read this book, because today what we're going to do is we are going to do a story retell. But I'm going to write the story retell. But before we do that, we are going to map out a plan for our retell, okay? And you're going to help me do that. So we need to make sure you're listening carefully. Salisha, can you see where you are? How the birds got their colours. This is the story of how the birds got their colours. Long, long ago, in the dream time, when the land and animals were being made, all the birds were black, all one colour. Till one day, a little dove flew around looking for food. He flew down to the ground to catch a big, juicy grub. But instead, he landed right on a sharp stick. It pierced his little foot and made him very sick. For days he lay on the ground in pain. His foot swelled up. He was dying. All his mates gathered around to see how they could help, all except Crow. He just wandered around with his hands behind his back. Suddenly, the parrot rushed forward with her sharp beak. First, the little dove's swollen foot. Colour splashed out all over the parrot. Red and green and blue ran down her chest, wings and tail. It splashed out all over the other birds. Some got red, some brown, some blue, some yellow. Some got spots, some got stripes, all got colours.
But not the crow.
All except Crow, who was standing away from the others. Crow got no colour at all. So, that's how the birds got their colours. And as for the dove, he soon got better, thanked the parrot, and was able to fly away. And that's the end. Right, so what we are going to do now, because I need you guys to help me map out some ideas for my story retell. I'm going to ask Super Best Team and Spider Puppies to go grab a clipboard very quickly. And a pencil. Tiger Lilies and Flamers, go grab a clipboard very quickly.
Bennett, Tia, that's how you get sick. Go Don't put it in the bin, thank you.
Everyone else who's not got the off you go, get a clipboard. Make sure you also have a pencil. If you don't have a pencil, you're not going to be able to write. I see some people here without a pencil. Alright, I'm going to start counting back from 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, pencil, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Hands up if you do not have a pencil. Did everyone get a pencil? Not Salisha? Okay. Oh, you got one. It's a tiny little one. Barely see it. Alright, sit down, Salisha. Right, I'm going to hand you around some paper, Diesel and James. But first, I'm going to show you what you need to do with your paper. We are going to fold our paper in half. Everyone watching? Whole body listening? I need to stop. On your bottom blade, people cannot see behind you. Right. You need to fold your paper in half. Just like this. Then you're going to fold your paper in half again. When I open it up, do you see 4 boxes?
Yes.
Alright, then you're going to draw a line across on that line and then down. Who thinks they can do that? Hands up. Right. Pass them back. Pass them back.
Why do you have to pass it back?
Just like with the whiteboards, pass them back. Ryan, pass them back. Dee, pass them back. Pass them back. Bee, pass them back. You may. Ryan. Right, Daniel doesn't have, oh, Daniel's got one. Jasmine doesn't have one. Pass them back to Jazzy. Bee, this is for you. Right, if you don't know what to do, I'll show you again. And Wendell. Aisha, you have one? Right, so, this is my paper. Daniel. What's the matter? Right, fold it in half. Just like this. Then fold it in half again. Good job. So now you can draw your lines and put it on your clipboard. Draw your lines and on your clipboard.
I can do it.
Right, Lynn, do you want to ask a friend to help you? So ask somebody that's next to you to help you. Good job, Wendell. Right, so we should have that done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your boxes. Good job. Right, in the first box,
I did a mistake.
I want you to write down in the first box, so box number 1, up at the top corner.
Okay.
I want you to write down who the characters were in that story. Or draw a picture. So there was lots of characters in that story. I don't want to see just the birds. I want what the birds' names. The birds had different names.
I put numbers. Pink.
Right, hands on your heads once you've got that one, so I know you're done.
Next, can I go
Right, who is ready to share what they have? Anyone ready to share what they've got yet?
No.
Tia, have you done yours?
Not me. I don't know where to start.
You can draw a picture, Lee. Draw a picture of the characters that are in the book. Got it? Alright, I'm going to open up the book and we're going to have another look of the characters that were in the book. Right. Who was this bird here? That was a dove. So do we have doves? So dove. Oh, it's yesterday. They're not kind of friends, I know. Alright, dove. There we go, that one was. Dove. Right, so that's still dove, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, that's still dove. Seeing any new characters yet? No. Is that still dove?
Yeah.
Dove. Oh, have we seen another character?
Yes, Crow.
Crow. So have we got Crow?
Yes. In the same box?
Yep. You're our character. Right, I'm going to flip through again, see if there's anyone else.
Parrot.
Anyone new yet?
Parrot.
Parrot. So we have parrot. James, you need to hold these as well, thank you. Yes, Dominic. Do you want to use this one here? Right, let's have another look, see if there's anybody else. No, have we seen anyone new yet?
No.
Who's that?
Parrot.
Is that still Parrot?
Yes.
He looks different, doesn't he? Yeah. Any other characters?
Yay!
So other birds. So what can we call these birds?
I don't know. Oh no.
So can we name them by their colour?
Red bird.
So we had red bird, brown bird, yellow bird, alright. So we've all got our characters? Finish it up if you haven't finished that one. Good job, Jack. Good job, Wendell. You finish yours? Good job. Just draw some oh. We're just going to draw some lines on them. Good job, Dean. You may. Right, the next one we're going to move on. So I want you to draw a picture of what you thought happened at the beginning of the story. So quickly draw a picture of what you thought happened at the beginning of the story, and then I'm going to ask you.
I really do pictures.
Ryan, may you sit up, please? You know catch koala yet? Thank you, Ryan.
Mrs. Lina, in the second box.
Yes. So something that you thought happened at the beginning.
I'm just white.
What's that, Wendell? I'm going to write a sentence about that. I just want you to draw a picture and then you're going to tell me what you thought happened at the beginning. Second box, this one here. Picture of what happened at the beginning. Picture of what happened. write my retell, or what happened at the beginning. Right, I'm going to start asking some of you what happened at the beginning. Wendell, what happened at the start? You want to go first? Abigail, what happened at the start? Alright, hang on. Whole body listening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tia, if that's a distraction for you, you need to put it in the bin. Alright. Who landed on it? The dove, so the dove landed on a stick, okay. Dying. Who would agree with that? The dove landed on a stick and was he dying? Who would agree? Hands up. Was that the first thing that happened there? Was there something that happened before that? Can someone tell me something that happened before that? What was Dove doing before he landed on a stick? Harmony? A juicy grub. So did he try and catch a juicy grub?
Yes. And he got very, very sick.
And he got very, very sick. Alright, so I can say at the start, right, everyone looking now, thank you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, thank you. Right, the dove was, I'm just going to stop again because I have people talking. Daniel, you listening now? Right, so when you write the beginning of the story, I'm not just going to write dove found grub, he was sick. I'm going to write a proper sentence. James, you can go sit your desk, thank you. Right, the dove was looking for a juicy grub. What did he want to do with that juicy grub?
Eat it.
Right, to eat.
L or
He
O?
landed
What sounding the
on
same?
a stick
Goes between the C and the O.
instead. It pierced through his foot. It made him very sick. Right, so is that a nice long explanation of what happened at the beginning? It's a very long explanation. So when I have been looking at your work, you have been giving me 3 words, a very short sentence of what happened. I need descriptive words. What was happening? He was looking for a juicy grub.
He was looking for food.
He was looking for food. I'm telling you what he was looking for. I told you what happened to his foot.
Do we have to write back?
No, I'm just writing that today. We have to stop there. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stop that there. We might continue. I would write my sentence for what happened at the beginning. And this is what we came up with. The dove was looking for a juicy grub to eat, but instead he landed on a stick. The stick pierced through his foot. It made him very sick. So that is what happened at the beginning of our story. Now I want to know what happened next. What happened in the middle? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to draw a picture, and then I'm going to ask you to help me remember what happened in the middle of the story. Off you go.
There.
No, in this box here. Yep, that one. In the middle of the story. So what happened after he had his foot pierced by a stick? Think about what happened next. Draw a picture. If you want, you can write about it. in that part of the story? Did they do anything to help Dove? So he was in pain. So think about other characters. Did any other characters come in that part of the story? And what did that character do for Dove? When he did what he did for Dove, what happened after that? I'm going to ask you in a minute to share what you have drawn. Blake, can I ask why you did that? Up if you want to share with me what you have drawn for the middle of the story. Felicia. So who were the others? Were there others? The crow helped him. Does anyone know how the crow helped him? Does anyone know a picture of how he helped him? Abby?
I wrote he got hurt and all his friends came.
They did come and they were all circled around him. But which one helped him?
The parrot.
Parrot. And what did Parrot do? He put his sharp beak in his swollen foot, and then what happened?
He got really, really sick. And he blew up the picture colours.
Alright, I'm going to write. See which one works. Alright, we're going to watch and listen. Thank you, Blake. You can sit down now. Thank you, Blake. Right, so in the middle, Felicia. I'm just going to stop again. Remember, guys, Fun Friday. We need to get our job done first. Remember, Fun Friday. Blake? Thank you. Right. In the middle, Dove was dying and all his bird friends gathered around him. Parrot then put his sharp beak into Dove's what? Into Dove's foot. Oh, swollen foot. Oh, that's even better. We're describing what his foot looked like. Into Dove's swollen foot. Does that sound good? Yeah. Put that in the middle? Okay. What we're going to do next is what part comes after the middle?
End.
The end. So I want you to draw a picture of what was happening at the end. So you're drawing what happened at the end. So what happened after the parrot put his sharp beak into Dove's swollen foot? Give you 10 more seconds to get that done. Oh, I can see some. Oh, beautiful. I think I do. Alright, put your boards down. I want someone to tell me what happened next. Misha. So what happened to the foot once Parrot put his sharp beak into Dove's fallen foot? Did the hole go away?
She's trying to help you. She can fix up how you spell birds.
So there was colours coming out. It splashed on the parrot. Did it splash anywhere else? So the blood was colour. So colour's going to come out of his foot and splash on the parrot and the other birds. Except the crow get colour? No. Right, so I'm going to say Dove's foot splashed with Salisha with colour and what? Splash with colour and what? Splash with colour and went. I'm going to stop because I hear lots of sounds behind me. I can't concentrate if people are talking. It's very hard to work when other people are talking, isn't it? And went all over Parrot and the other, yes, birds. And you know how I'm going to finish my sentence? And that's how the birds got their colours.
I've only done this.
Hands on top.
I didn't play that.
Right. On your bottom. Thank you. Right, now I'm going to read it again. So you guys have been doing a story retell for me for the last couple of days, and we've been missing some descriptive words. So when I asked you to tell me what happened at the beginning, I had a lot of people tell me that there were birds in the book. Does that tell me a lot about the characters? Do I know what birds, how many birds, what type of birds? So if you just tell me there were birds in the book, it's not telling me much, is it? I don't really understand what's happening in the story. So we've used some descriptive words to explain what happened to Dove's foot, didn't we? We spoke about what happened to Dove's foot. Some of you were telling me that Dove hurt his foot. Does that tell me a lot about how he hurt his foot? No, I want to know how he hurt his foot. No one had told me how Dove was feeling, so I didn't know if he hurt his foot. Was he okay? Was he happy? Was he sad? Was he sick? So I need to know all those things. So I'm going to read it one last time, and then we're going to finish up, okay? So the characters in the book were Dove, Crow, Parrot, Red Bird, Brown Bird, Yellow Bird, and there's also Blue Bird. In the beginning, the Dove was looking for a juicy grub to eat, but instead he landed on a stick. The stick pierced through his foot. It made him very sick. So that tells me a lot. So if I haven't read the book before, that tells me a lot about what's happening in the book. Because when you are doing a retell, you want to tell somebody about the book and how much you know about the book. Because the person you're telling may not have known anything about the book. In the middle, I'm going to wait for Diesel.
That's my stick.
I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to wait for V and Jordan. Thanks, Saria. Good idea, Salisha. Thank you. Dove was dying and all his bird friends gathered around him. Parrot then put his sharp beak into Dove's swollen foot. So So that tells me a lot, doesn't it? It doesn't just say Doug hurt his foot. It tells me how he was feeling. It told me who helped him and how they helped him, and told me what his foot looked like. In the end, Dove's foot splashed with colour and went all over Parrot and the other birds. And that's how the birds got their colours. Okay, so when you do a story retell next time, think about all the words you can use to describe what happened. Okay? Who thinks they can do that next time? Alright, we're going to do it next week. So I want to see how much you can remember about describing what happened in the book. Alright, well done everyone.